Alright, so I'm going to be walking you through using my iCap slash IC capture settings for the planets. It's very important that near the video file area there's a path to where, like, you save your video captures and whatnot. Very important that you change the path because, yeah, you'll find out if you don't. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start up IC Capture or iCap. And when you do, you may see this screen here. I did everything by what would be for a brand new running of IC Capture. So I have my NexImage 5, and these settings are just for the NexImage 5 cameras. So it won't work with ZWO. Alright, so once you've attached your picture, if you notice there's the file path. But anyways, we're going to go over to File real quick, and this is where we're going to import our capture settings. So if you go to File, Load Configuration, this will basically open up a window. You need to find the path to wherever you put the iCap settings at that was in the zip file. And then once you do, go ahead and pick whatever planet you're going to be imaging. The RGB32 is basically color, and the Y800 is raw, so it won't have any color. As you can see there, Venus is right there. You may need to change the resolution too. If you notice up there in the middle, right, there's what is it, RGB32, and then the size which I'm showing you here. This is where you're probably gonna have to change that because you may not be able to see the planet and whatnot, so you may need to increase that as well. And then once you do, you just need to get the planet into focus, and once the planet is into focus, you can change the resolution and then get the max frame rate for it. So anyways, you can see that the planet is not in the camera field of view, and what you just need to do is you need to adjust the hand controller so that you can move the planet into the field of view. I highly recommend that you try to get like around a somewhat high setting and gradually move the planet up, and then change the resolution again so that you can get the planet in the field of view when you're doing like a small resolution, like the 640 by 480, I think is what it is. You can see here I'm nudging the planet up, and then I'm gonna go and change the resolution to the low resolution, which is the 640 by 480. And then from there you just need to start your capture, and there's a red button on the left hand side underneath NexImage 5 that you just press that. But as I mentioned, it's very important that you change the file, the video file path. If you look there near video file on the right hand side, just above the exposure section there, it has the path to where my files are at, which is E drive, and then planets, Venus, and etc. You'll need to change that, or you'll find out what happens if you don't. So anyways, the settings are not perfect probably for everybody's conditions and sky conditions, as I say, so you will need to adjust the gain and exposure as well. Take in mind these settings were done with a Celestron NexStar 5 SE. So if you're using a more powerful Celestron mount or a different type of telescope, you'll have to probably adjust those as well. But anyways, this is the target path I'm talking about. You need to change this because this is where they were for my computer, but they're not there. It's not obviously where it's going to be for your computer. So you'll need to go ahead and change that path and create a folder with whatever the planet is, and then once you do, you're ready to go ahead and start capturing the planet. Hopefully all that stuff is saved in for you, and there's nothing that I might have missed or something. But anyways, if you need to, you'll want to save these configuration path, because for each one of these planets, because that file, the video file path, needs to be saved. So if you don't save it over the settings that I have, you probably should back these settings up if you want. Then when you load it the next time, the path will be wrong. So it's really important that you change some of the settings and then save the configuration for next time that you use it. By the way, assuming that the stuff you see on my screen isn't there, if you go up to the view or window or something like that, there should be toolbar or device bar or something like that. You'll need to enable the exposure bar and something else. I forgot what it is. Just play with the toolbar setting, and you'll see there's also something else. I don't remember what it is, but it'll allow you to see the other formats. I don't remember what it is. I apologize if I get around to it. I'll put it in the description or something. Check out if hopefully you're seeing this YouTube video and whatever, and if you are, then I'll try to put the thing in there whenever I get around to it. So check the description. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to my crazy YouTube channel. You can check me out on Instagram as well as Twitter using live Astro Stream, and put those in the description as well if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram and check out some of my pictures as well. That is it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video will help you out, and if it has, feel free to leave a comment saying that it has.